Rumors have surfaced that Meghan Markle is reportedly enraged about a new legal judgment against Prince Harry. The Duke of Sussex has been hit with a hefty £9 million penalty in recent reports after seasoned royal writer and commentator Angela Levin recently revealed that Harry had tried a security system. Levin has now provided details in court about how much Harry has had to pay as a result, so here's some context. Back in 2020, Harry and Meghan grabbed headlines when they revealed they would be stepping down from their senior roles in the royal family to live in North America. After an initial stay in Canada, the couple then settled in California. Their leaving was said to be so they could have both privacy and financial independence, but the paperwork did not stop Harry from attempting to keep some aspects of the famed royal perks, specifically in the area of security. He was asking for British police protection every time he and his family visited the UK, despite not having residence any longer, and that push has now ended with this legal and financial judgment. The Home Office, which oversees policing in the UK, reacted with defiance to Harry's demand for publicly funded security. It declared that as working royals living overseas, Harry and his family would have to pay for their own security. Not satisfied with this ruling, Harry hit the Home Office with legal action. He argued it would be incredibly dangerous for himself, Meghan, and his children to visit the UK without the security of state-sponsored bodyguards. Harry said he had no confidence in the capabilities of private security firms. He said it was necessary that he should have the power to summon publicly funded police security whenever he wanted and that the UK government should pick up the bill. This week, the Home Office turned the tide dramatically when it introduced royal author Angela Levin as an expert witness in its defense against Harry's lawsuit. In court this week, she delivered a series of damning testimonies that have seriously undermined Harry's case. Levin claimed that Harry's legal challenge grossly overstated both his security needs and his bank balance. She said that the royal was letting the side down by asking Judge Mr. Justice Swift to believe him. In her confessional court statements, Levin explained that Harry had undermined his own security argument in a big way by secretly visiting the UK multiple times in recent years entirely without the protection of state-funded police. Levin went further during her evidence, pointing out that Harry left out one detail about these secretive trips to the UK. He didn't tell anyone his last visit was to Frogmore Cottage, the UK residence he and Meghan keep, and that they controversially renovated with £2.4 million in taxpayer money. It was, she said, taking advantage of the UK's generosity and then demanding police security strictly on his terms. Levin's most explosive evidence, though, concerned her claims that Harry has substantially overstated his financial woes when it comes to his ability to afford private security. Harry and Meghan signed lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify since leaving their working royal roles reported to be worth over $100 million. From her own research and conversations with well-placed sources, Levin asserted that Harry has a personal fortune of £15 to £20 million mainly inherited from his mother Princess Diana's estate, together with the £75 million plus cited by the Netflix/Spotify deals. The couple's net worth is less than £100 million. She told the court that Harry has more than enough money to pay for his own security and that he distorted the true picture in an attempt to secure public funding. The discussion and the evidence given during it led the judge to a minute of skepticism about Harry's case in the lawsuit. This week concluded their legal battle with a massive £9 million fine and case thrown out, leaving Harry furious with the judge's decision. The judge threw his case against the Home Office out and gave a devastating verdict that accused him of exploiting the legal system and using it as a tool to keep the British public in the dark. His humiliation was complete, and so was Meghan's anger. Her friend told me, Meghan was absolutely furious. She said this is just another slap in the face from the British establishment and from the people who should have protected them. She said they're making a mockery of justice and told Harry this was as clear an example as any that they would always be discriminated against in Britain however hard they tried to fit in. Their row, I understand, was about Harry's belief he could set out to be a private citizen at public cost to the UK taxpayer and not carry on paying for it. His move from Britain into a new life in America and a global superstar lifestyle has left his family and home country behind and apparently with no way back. He seems to have hit the point of no return this week, the Mail on Sunday detailed, with Harry and Meghan's reputation was shredded in Court 37 of the Royal Courts of Justice. He remained silent this week. Those close to him say it is likely he and Meghan will appeal the High Court's decision, but as I said, the Mail on Sunday won't have made it easy to re-establish trust with the British public. One royal commentator dismissed the prospects of their appeal, insisting it would be unlikely to succeed after the High Court heard overwhelming evidence of a Home Office cover-up.